I'm Jaring Brunia. I'm a small-scale dairy farmer up in the north of the Netherlands, and we call it Friesland. I didn't want to become farmer when I was young because I saw my parents working really hard and they were always with those cows, and it was never time for holiday, and it was always quite a struggle, I felt. So I decided to go studying, and I lived in the city and I studied for an office job for a small time. I moved back in at my parents' place, and I started working on the farm, and then I realized I really liked working in the field, and I completely forgot the time, and I liked working with animals and sitting around in the tractor. It felt really like working, and at the same time my parents said, yeah, we sold the cows a couple of years ago, but now we want to sell the rest of it. So I needed to think quickly and make a decision for the rest of my future what I wanted to do. And so I decided to go for it. Milking my cows twice a day is the main business on my farm. Next to that, I'm selling some meat, sell some cows to the market to get some money from. Biodiversity is a really important thing on my farm. In Holland, I always say I farm like how nature intended it to be, and in nature, diversity is really important. So I have diversity in my breeds of cows, but more important is in my grasslands, my main food for the cows. I try to have as much as diversity as possible with different kinds of grasses, with different kinds of clovers and some herbs. All good for the soil, and the cows benefit from it. From the, we call it agricultural subsidies. I get, just like every farmer, an amount of money per hectare. And next to that, I'll get extra money for doing some extra stuff for nature. In this specific area in Holland, the birds on the grasslands are going really bad, and they want to make a better living area for them. So some fields I'm not allowed to mow before the 15th of June. And I also have a wetland created in my fields, which is really good for the black-tailed godwit, the red shank, and those kind of birds. In spring, from like half February till the half of June, I'm sometimes pumping water on that area to always have water on it, because the birds really like just trampling in the edge of where the soil is and where the water is. There's a lot of life and there's a lot of food for them to find, and they like to sleep in water, and then they feel safe for the predators and stuff. But because there's water on my field, it's almost impossible to use that area as agricultural land, because it's impossible to mow. The grass I can't mow on it is from really bad quality, and it's also not good to graze animals on it. So if I wouldn't get the extra money for it, I don't even see it as a subsidy. I just see it as I could make grass from that hectare, and now I stimulate the birds and I get paid therefore. So it's just more a different kind of income.